Oh, there we go. Yeah. Come with me. Hi, I'm Adam C, and welcome to a thunderstorm in the Cobra. You might notice I've got the roof on because this is bad weather. I should not be driving this car in this weather. I have driven it a few times in the rain, but ideally I choose not to. But I'm heading to Beaulieu Supercar Show, and I actually managed to get this car booked in for the demonstration run, so I get to blast it down the middle of the show with all the crowds watching. But as you can tell, it's going to be a bit less busy than normal due to the weather, and I can't find my raincoat, so that sucks. But I'm a trooper, I'm going for it, I'm nursing the car there for some reason. I can't see much because there's water on the inside of the windscreen as well as the outside, even though I've got a roof on. A little update. I think the car has taken in a bit too much water from the big scoop in the front of it, and it's not running well. Yeah, that's not all cylinders. It's not running on all cylinders, so I hope it dries out. Oh my god. So we've arrived and my pass is all wet. The car's still not 100%, but it's better. So the car is idling away. That's what it looks like with the roof on. And I think I might actually take the roof off because we should be alright from now on, hopefully. So there's Dax Tojeiro pulling into the main show, and his pista is here. And also, when I last used this car during Silverstone Classic, you may have seen that my fans had a little bit of an incident. One of them just came off, so I'm now running without the fans, which I know a lot of you would prefer. A lot of you aren't fans of the fans. It's alright, they're only fans, but I'm running this look today. Let's take the roof off. So all it is this little icon here, and then one the other side, and then you got this and all these poppers. There we go. So I'll do that and catch up with you once it's off. Right, I think we should be good. We might be annoying some people now. I am demonstration run. I'm also part of the 4-mark Supercar Club, and I am competing in the Sound-off. I'm a Sound-off participant, so we'll be doing some revs later on. So I really want the car to be running perfectly because I'll be driving down there and also giving some revolutions. So here you go. This is the new look without the fans and now without the roof. So we've got Dax Pista, a GTR, and over there's another section for me, Ford GT40s. Also, one thing, since the journey, the footwells have filled up with water. There's an actual puddle in both of them, look. And just as the general public are coming in and crowding around the car, which is lovely, I'm actually going to have my breakfast, which is the new Y-Food Mango Lassi. They have brought this back as a limited run drink. I had it a few weeks ago, and I have to say this is my favourite Y-Food of their collection. So the Lassi range is best kept refrigerated, and served cold it just tastes amazing, like a yogurt drink. Mango is just the best flavour. In my opinion, if you're going to try one flavour, try the Mango Lassi. So it's available, there's a link in the description below, and you can use Adam10 to get 10% off. It fills you up for between 3 to 5 hours like a normal Y-Food would, and it provides all the nutrients and vitamins and minerals that you need for a full meal. This is going to be breakfast, lunch or dinner, and this is my breakfast today. So check it out, link in the video's description, and use Adam10 for 10% off your order. Thanks to Y-Food for sponsoring this video. So people are getting ready to do the first demo run. I'm going to have to try and find a gap in the vast crowd that are watching it. The Morgan is starting up and revving. He's probably going out on his run. So we're going to have a little look at these GT40s and then try and find a space in the crowd to watch the first demo run and then prepare for the second one, which we are participating in, and then do the rev off. So it's going to be a fun day. So to start with, we have a Radical alongside 2 Ultima GTRs, 1 blue and 1 red. And then we have 3 GT40s. We've got 2 Golf, 1 yellow. Are you colourblind? Do you want my glass? I do that a lot. I just say a random colour, yeah. Wait, which one's yellow? I know mine's cream. I know. I like to call that hearing aid beige, actually. I think this one's my fave. So I've got carried away and I haven't bought one, but you know, it's the first step. But you may be able to hear that a lot of the cars are making a lot of noise behind me. That is a Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR that's taking part in the first demo run. So the rev-happy Honda NSX is the first to come through. This one in particular has the Ayrton Senna livery on the side, as you will see as it comes through. There you go, as a homage to Ayrton Senna, who was heavily involved in the development and the production of the Honda NSX. We next up have a E63S cruising by, and some more rev-happy cars, the DB11 and a Ferrari Portofino behind. The Portofino has its roof down currently. Oh, the NSX is now happening. There you go. Whilst this is all happening, I'm going to have to try and find a space to watch the cars as they go down this strip.
Put out the back of the rear of the car. And so his drive, lots of roll engaged, get the power down.
Next up we have an Audi R8, not behind the tree this time.
Number 8. Well reached. Viper.
Yes!
Now you saw a
It's a Viper! Oh yeah! That was...
So that was the first one of the day, and I've got a bit of time before the next one to have a look around at some of the cars that have parked up between this purple Performante, and someone is revving some kind of kit car. I can't even see what that is. There you go. Oh, there's a flame. We'll work our way over. So we'll first head over to the Viper section, and I think there is actually a Viper coming through behind the Lotus Exige. That was the Viper, some V10 noises. There we go, 7 minutes 12.1 around the Nürburgring, the Viper ACR. So let's have a look at the Viper section as we follow this one through. Next to the GTS, probably one of my favourites over there. See that a lot of shows. So there are the crowd pleasers, the Dodge Viper section. There's a few more around here. There's a GTS. This one is supercharged. It's had a lot of work done to it. Got another GTS next to it, silver with blue stripes. I quite like the clean red stripeless look. Looks really nice. We've got the SRT10 blue with white stripes, and then an RT10 in black with its roof on at the moment due to the unforeseen weather. Well, we kind of knew it was happening. And this over here is the Viper that I am hoping to one day have in my garage. Blue with white stripes on a Viper GTS, and I've got a feeling this is the one that I actually looked at a few years ago to buy. I chickened out of it, and here it is. Yeah, this is the exact car that I actually almost bought. So there you go, there's the Viper section. That's one for me. We have GT40s, we have Vipers, and a few Cobras, but the rest of the show is over there. Oh, and everyone loves the white Chaser. Fantastic. So I've actually got under an hour until my demonstration run, so we're gonna have a quick look around. We've got the Sporting Bears section with a few nice cars. Got the Focus RS Aston Martin, DBS Superleggero next to the Maserati, and this is what was shooting some flames. This is a V-Storm WR3 underneath its gazebo, probably because it doesn't have a roof. We then have a Portofino and a Shelby Daytona Cobra. This is another car that I'd love to have if I had a little collection of cars. One of these, a GT40, an Ultima, Cobra and a Viper. That would be my dream. You can kind of see the kind of cars that I love, but there you go. And then we have the supercharged Mustang that was on the demo run behind us, and I've ended up in the middle of an NSX section. I don't think I should be this side of the road, but here we are. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 NSXs, including this really nice yellow NSX. I don't think I've seen this one before. And with the other side of the Sporting Bears section behind me with a Weissman on display, we have in front the rest of the supercars. So There's a few to look at. I'm sure we can get around in just under an hour. Let's do it. So let's highlight just a few of them that's on display, including this Jaguar Sports Brake. And we have another Mustang. This one has wide arches and a spoiler on the rear of it. We've got a 911 Turbo S 992 generation next to a Corvette C7. And there is an AMG GTR which has been wrapped in orange, a very nice pearlescent orange, next to a 991 GT3 RS. We've got the E63 that was on the demo run next to the little Ginetta and a Ferrari California and a Jaguar F-Type in a bit of a Jaguar Le Mans livery. And talking of liveries, we have the Davidoff Golf livery on another Ultima GTR next to a 720S and a bit of a McLaren lineup. Now tomorrow is going to be a bigger day, and that's why there's lots of spaces, and also because some supercar owners are a bit scared of a bit of moisture, but a lot of cars and all people are waterproof, so remember that, folks. We have another livery, a Marlboro Audi R8 in this lineup. So hear me out on this one, but McLaren to me are the new kind of upmarket TVR. So TVRs, used to see them at every single show you went to in this country, and they'd all be in a wide range of colours. So look, you've got baby blue, you've got dark blue, there's white, orange, McLaren orange, and then Volcano orange next to that, and then turquoise on the 720S, another white, grey, and Volcano red. So there you go. Is McLaren just the new TVR, just a little bit more? It's supercar rather than sports car. But talking of TVR, to show you what I mean, we have the TVR Owners Club, which I know I'm going to have to spend a lot of time looking around myself. But before we hit the TVR section, we have the Maserati and another Dax Cobra. This is an earlier version of the Dax kit to mine, so it's got the single roll hoop that extends around the whole width of the car. This one is finished in dark green, which I think looks stunning, with the bumpers on the front and rear, which I do have in storage somewhere, but I haven't put them on the car for a while. He's got his tonneau cover on because he's a bit scared of the weather, which I probably should have done. Mine's quite far away. But let's have a look at the TVR just quickly. So it sounds like the Griffith has just started up. There's Chimeras, there's a green Cerber on the end, TVR S2. But you see what I mean about colours. Purple on the Tuscan, yellow Chimera, orange Tuscan, green, red, baby blue, an orange Tuscan too, a pearlescent green and blue Chimera, a purple Chimera, a blue T350, and this beautiful green TVR Tomorrow with the spider wheels, which are shared by the T350, and a lot of Tuscans have them as well. Well, that is stunning. I do like a Tomorrow. Oh, pink. And beyond the bright red Tuscan, which also has the spider wheels, which are also common on the Cerber, we have a TVR Cigaris as well with the spider wheels. There you go, there's a Cerber with the spider wheels. They're the ones to have, in my opinion. We then have a Griffith, another Chimera, and another Cerber. And towards the back of the Beaulieu Show Arena, we have the sports and performance display. So not necessarily supercars, but we've got Corvette C4 next to the Lotus Elise, and Alfa Romeo 4C Spider, Jaguar XKR next to a Tesla. Oh, we have a Noble M12 GTO 3R next to a CL63 AMG. Oh look, there's a 350Z in the sports section. I didn't actually notice next to the Noble we have this Dax Rush. So this is another car that Dax make. This one's got a 4.6 litre V8 with its air filter sticking out the bonnet. And there's also a Mark V Supra next to a Toyota Mister 2 and a Vauxhall VX220. So we are rushing through it. So one more section or two. So within the Mustangs Unleashed section we have a Camaro. Oh, starts up from the Camaro. Also check out the spec on this Mustang. You've got colour flip with a horse down the side. Check this out in the Porsche section. We've got a 996 in turquoise with a 997 GT3 RS behind. The Lamborghini Club UK are showing off with their Lamborghini Countach right at the centre of their stage. And then we have Aston Martins over here, and this really nice V12 Vantage. We've got Ferraris over here as well. Oh, the wind! The wind is windy. There's a Mustang in the Ferrari section. It's the wrong type of horse, mate. You're meant to be over there. Someone's opened the wrong stable. So we've got the Ferrari horses and then the Mustangs at the back. My nerves are building, so I'm going to head into my car, start it up and get ready for my demonstration run. What makes a rev necessary? Scratch that, we've got one more section that I've just remembered exists. I mean, Beaulieu is such a vast show. We have the hypercars, starting off with the Ferrari F40, which is next to a LaFerrari in dark blue. That's TDF blue on a LaFerrari. I think this one belongs to Nick Mason. Let's have a look. Nick Mason of Pink Floyd brought it along once again to Beaulieu next to a Ferrari F40. We've got an SF90 in front of the Beaulieu house. There are quite a few legends here on display. We've got the Lamborghini Miura S. We've got a Jaguar XJ220 with this rather appealing sculpture with a Ford GT next to it. There's another F40 up there. And check this out, a BMW M1. How often do you see these? I think this was the last supercar show that I came to here. Once again, it is on display, its own little paddock. There's the GT, and here is a Porsche 964 Speedster. We've got the matte green Aventador SVJ as well. And here is the car that I have loved since childhood, the ISO Griffo. A beautiful Bertone designed Grand Tourer on display with the new Force GT, yellow with black stripes. So here we have F40 in number 2 with the Miura and XJ220. And this rather remarkable car, the Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato, black with some gold details. And I'm sure you saw we have Zach's Koenigsegg Regera parked up at centre of the Beaulieu stage. So crowds are already gathering for the second demo run, which is in 20 minutes time, so I better get ready. Crowds are gathering because they are waiting for the demo runs to take place, so the 488 pista of Zach's garage will be going out as well, in front of me or behind me. So my job now is to not run over anyone. It's about to rain as well. I hope this cloud passes soon because it's just typical that it's raining. So we have the Golf Ultima GTR in front of us, the Portofino's revving, and it's raining still. There we go. I'm driving with an umbrella. This is normal. So welcome to my life. I'm sat in my open top car in the rain and the umbrella is quite nicely sat in the car. Let's film a little Instagram story. Here we are at Beaulieu waiting to go on the track, the demonstration run. We've got our Golf umbrella and the Golf Ultima in front. This should be fun and hopefully dry. So we've obviously got the flat plane crank V8 behind us and then two very rumbly and very different V8s in front, the LS of the Ultima and then my front mounted 74 Chevy 350. They kind of idle and rumble at different speeds, so it's a weird vibration that's going through the ground, but we're just about to pull it on to have fun. So the Ultima is about to go, I'm being asked to rev it. Track control, oh no, I don't have any. There goes the Ultima. Jeez. Thank you. Okay.
As well, ladies and gents,
Oh, no, I love it. I love this car. Oh yes. Oh dear, right. That was good. I might try not to lock up my brakes this time. Lovely. Right, sorry car, I won't do that. I won't do that to you again. I've had my say, and literally it's running like a dream as well. They were my demonstration runs. All I've got now is the rev-off, so I need to tone it down a little bit just to make sure that I can contend well with that. But did some nice wigglies down the run. I don't want to burn people's ankles. It's raining. There we go. Right, we are parking up in front of all the crowds for the Sound-off. Everyone's laughing at my umbrella. So we're in the rev-off section, and I have the Viper next to me as a contestant. Oh no! I hope I win, but I also hope I lose. I don't know. We got R8s as well, and a few more are going to come up. So this is the Sound-off, and this is the crowd. So we're just manoeuvring all the cars into position. We still have the Orica Viper behind me. We've got an E63, 2 R8s. I don't know if there's going to be any more. So I don't even know when we're starting, but everyone's just kind of revving. I'm letting mine warm up a little bit more, so I can hopefully pop some flames. Like that. I feel like I'm missing out. Ah! Honda NSX is joining us as well. So the presenting has started. I'm going to do my little piece. The crowd are enjoying themselves, so we have the Mustang, the NSX, the F12, the Dodge Viper, which I hope wins, my car, which is still idling, E63, and 2 R8s, V8 versus V10. So I think I'm going to hop into my car, I'm going to stay here and film as much as I can from in my car. Oh, this is fantastic. There we go, the whole crowd of people loving life. Right, I'm going to get in the car so I'm not kind of intervening. So to clear out the cobwebs, we all just kind of did a big rev battle, all of us. I couldn't really hear my car with the Viper next to me because it's a low rumble, and because I've got side pipes, there's 4 cylinders this side, 4 cylinders firing that side, so you only kind of get half of the sounds depending on what side of the car you are. So there's my excuse, and it's not only based on decibels, it's also based on what the crowd likes. So I was popping flames, hopefully that can work in my favour. Okay, it's my turn. Got some flames.
Put it there.
Thank you.
119 to beat.
Yeah.
115.9. Only 4 decibels.
I've got 115 before, so I knew. 119 was the Viper. I got 115.9, so not quite the same. I've got a 115.9 before, I think, or 0.7, so that's the true decibel reading. Well, it's V10 versus V10 now. Yeah.
119.9, which is the Viper.
Yeah.
You got 120, please.
So the Viper was second place, the Audi R8 V10 was first place, I was probably fifth. So we're doing one more time, and the person with the greatest cheer wins. So let's see if I can get some kind of recovery from this. We're now going to get a decibel reading of the crowd and who cheers the most for what car. Viper? Let's get a cheer for me.
Cheer for me now.
I might have cheated, giving them a few more decibels there. I think it's between the Viper or me. Who does the crowd prefer? Right, it's Mustang versus Viper versus Cobra versus R8. There's the Viper. Me! Little bit. I think the Viper's got it. Come with me. Oh, I'm being chosen.
Viper to win. Cheer now. If you want the Cobra to win, cheer now.
The Viper.
Viper, let me hear you. Don't point. It's simply a dead heat. You're literally registering the exact same.
Oh,
You are
that's
registering
good.
the exact same, okay? If you want the Cobra to win, this is it. Last chance. Cheer for me. Now. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your Supercar Sound-off winner, the Cobra! Well done indeed. Well done to you.
Couldn't
Well
have gone to a
done.
nicer
I
chap.
have to say, this is absolutely superb.
Thank you.
It's a replica, right?
This is a replica, unfortunately, because the real one would set you about £1 million. Not quite saved the pennies yet.
I won a trophy, the Beaulieu Supercar Weekend Sound-off winner of 2021. Oh, what a fantastic day this has been. So after a bit of talking to the fans, the Viper is now leaving. I think the Viper deserved the win personally, but apparently the crowd chose the Cobra, so very flattered with that. But I'm actually going to head off now because I'm heading up to the Peak District tonight, so I've got to leave a little bit early. So that was the Beaulieu Supercar Weekend. I'm only here for one day, but it's a 2-day event with the Cobra. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Go follow me on Instagram for all the pictures and behind the scenes action on a daily basis from these events that I go to. But for now, thanks for watching.